Hey folks, Thermite here. We're back with the Career Mode series. This episode we're going to be making a small tanker that can fit in our beginner base build area. We're most likely not finishing the build this episode, but we're going to try for a good hull shape at the least. We'll see how far we get exactly. I'm making this boat a decent size. Since the refinery is quite a distance for a beginner base boat, I want to make it worthwhile for us to go, so we'll make plenty of room for diesel on board. I'll also make a separate fuel tank for our boat and what we're carrying, so that if we ever decide we want to carry jet fuel or oil in it, we can. In the future, I'm planning on buying the Industrial Frontier DLC. That includes the huge arid island. When I do that, I'll probably start a new world and start it as Season 2 of the Career series. Also, if you're enjoying these videos, let me know in the comments and leave a like. If you want to be notified when I drop another video, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Alright, we should have at least a floating hull. Let's see how much ballast we'll need and where we'll need it. We'll save it because why not? And spawn it in. Okay, our commodity tank may be too big for our little buddy here. We'll shrink that a little. It's floating better already. We'll do some small changes to help make it more level as we go. I want it to be stable both underway and at full stop. I bet if we filled the hole in the deck, and we could get the buoyancy that we need. That's pretty good. We'll start working on the engine now. Now let's see how we float without the tanks full. There's not much other than the engine in this thing, so the buoyancy is going to be off the charts. We'll go down and test the engine. I have a solution to my engine stuttering for a while on startup. Since the pressure update, pumps can take a second to build up the pressure in pipes. My engine controller is a really bad stoichiometric controller because I made it myself. It only controls the stoichiometry in a small range, so the air intake pressure being too low keeps it from starting. I've added a switch to turn on my pump before the engine starters to prime the engine with pressurized air. It uses a pressure sensor to activate an indicator light to show the engine primed and ready to start. Alright, let's see if we can actually start this engine up. We'll see if the generator is too much to handle for startup. Bippity-boppity-boo. The hatch we shall go down through. Now let's check out what we got going on in here. Green light. Start it up. Yeah, I'm no expert here, but 1.7 RPS ain't enough to start a modular. Okie dokie. Hopefully we've solved our issues with the clutch with some microcontroller machinations. Down into the belly of the beast we go. Let's crank it up and see if it lives. Nice. That's awesome. We have a running engine now. Okay, let's do some more testing. Let's hop down. Hop down. I said hop down. Looks like a physics flutter issue. I think there's only two on board, the commodity tank and the fuel tank. Let's figure out which one it is. The symmetry mode monster has struck. We'll just replace these blocks here, and it should work as normal. Okay, let's see how we go here. Can we move? I don't have a rudder put in yet, so steering isn't an option. I just want to know if it can move. So the answer is no. I think I know why. I forgot the pitchable propeller. It needs a value to give thrust. Alrighty. I've already spent a little more than an hour on this, so I kind of want to be done with it for now. I'll pick it back up soon though. I need to do a fuel run before I get too low on diesel. Come to life, my ugly boat. Let's see if we can get you to move before my patience runs out. Gentlemen, we have movement. The bow is riding a little high, so line of sight is kind of all sorts of wrong, but it does move. So, that'll conclude episode 4 of the Career Mode series. Let me know if you liked the time-lapse style building. We'll see you next episode.